Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome, I can't speak properly, but welcome to Monday's MCN. Hope you're doing well. We're getting close to, you can see like a new bookcase, new shelving in the background, a few more things being added to that, and then green screen prep as well. A lot of the rubbish is gone. There's still rubbish there, still cables go so that, but things are getting better for those that wanted a what's happening with the camera, honestly. Anyway. Bit of an insight into life here in the office. Let's get into the show, shall we? So just quickly, for those that didn't see, there was an update on the reunion crystal situation. Saturday's first video, we covered that particular topic. Go and check out the full video with the MCN. We try and do like a little bit of a quicker coverage of various different topics in a very short space of time. If you didn't know, the update on this particular situation is that the deal seems to be gone from the store. So the web store, it's no longer there anymore. I don't know if it's in game currently at the moment, but also the extent of those double up crystals that you got for free. So free-to-play players got them for free if you didn't open them in time, like myself, because I was waiting to do a video to kind of have a look at the the breakdown of like what you got from it, and kind of go like, well, what's grand totals? I'm sure a lot of people would like to know, like, well, what's the totalage for it? What am I picking up versus what you're picking up as well? It's always very interesting to compare stats. But compensation is being developed for those who purchase the offer. That's the first thing. The intent is to double the number of crystals received over the period, so 6 total will be in the comp. 3 claim periods times 2 crystals. Now, if you don't have that at the moment, then that's a problem. I'm sure that's come back for players, or it should be there. If it's not there, then make sure to reach out to Kabam because they should sort that out for you. Do a support ticket. Also, for those that had their crystals disappear, like myself and many others as well, our live ops team are working to re-enable them. I'm told, worst case scenario, they'll pop back in your vault after the event ends. So that ends on what is it, 2 weeks from now, so the 28th of August is where you could see them likely come in. So maybe it's the 29th or 30th of August, depending on the situation. So that's good news for that if you didn't see Saturday's video. Just quickly onto the subject of bugs. There's a lot of bugs I'm still waiting to see actually be dealt with. There's been something that's been lingering for a long space of time, and that is a Battlegrounds kind of, well, I don't know, it's like not a forced close, but it looks like you've registered a forfeit. We've showcased it many times on the channel. It's happened to me many times season by season, and it's still something that Kabam don't know how to address. I mean, there's bugs in general that Kabam have taken off of the Trello board that I don't know where they've gone, and that's sad. There's of course a lot of issues that Kabam are dealing with, and that's something I hope that when the new community team get up and running, that they can start being this kind of link between those that the game team, but also the kind of like communication and transparency to the community about what's going on. It's getting there, but I think you're not going to see the best from the community team until two months, maybe 3 months. And the reason I say that is that like people are on holiday at the moment. If you imagine, like, members of Kabam probably planned in holiday for the summer because some have children, so trying to get that, oh, by the way, you go 2 members of the community team, just go like that, snap, gone, Thanos snap, and then it's like new people that don't really know what's going on, handover doesn't seem to be there, and then it's like, okay, well, they've got to deal with that. I wish them all the best. I hope for the best. You always got to have a little bit of hope, otherwise, hope and positivity. Otherwise, what is left in the world with it, even when things seem dire? Anyway, it's a game. It's Marvel Contest of Champions, but there are some things that need to be kind of looked into. One of those particular bugs, as we mentioned a moment ago, that one that frustrated myself is... It's going to go now, but there's loads in the Discord. This is what I've been kind of trying to track a little bit on stuff that people have been talking about and getting frustrated with. This is the example of experiencing this particular bug. This player here has kind of like mentioned it, where they've just seen themselves instantly. Look at that, like. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Defender HP 0, not 0, defender HP 100%, and then attacker HP 100%. And it says, where does it say forfeited? There's other instances where it says, like, you know, forfeited there and stuff like that. Like, it's just not. Sorry, I should have put that back into strikes there. I've been there. It's happened to me. haven't forfeited. It's just a case of come back to the game and all you see is that, and you're like, I've lost as a result of this. Sometimes when it goes like 1-1, you're like, right, I definitely need this win, and unfortunately when it doesn't go your way because of this stuff, it costs players, you know, it costs some elder marks, energy, it could be victory shields, could be anything really that kind of is all inputted into the fair, and in this case unfair situation of the bug. Have you experienced any bugs at the moment? Make sure to put them in the comments, and also go to the Discord page, raise a support ticket with Kabam, and go to the forums as well, and make sure to kind of give as much information as possible, because there are loads of bugs still out there in game, and of course lots of different types of devices to make it compatible for you to enjoy and play. Now let's quickly look at some arena results for Beta Ray Bill and Sentinel. We've got information here. 106 mil was enough for a 6-star 200 signature, not 200 signature, that'd be nice, a 203 positions, 106 mil. That's pretty darn low, and I think it's low because a lot of people have the 7-star version or have a version based on, I guess a lot of people had the tokens to spend or got lucky with the crystals. That's either that or the other. What else is there results wise? A 1% to 5% 5-star, 55 mil, and that's a rank 417. That's very close to kind of the top mark. Very close off that. There is some others. There's one here, which is 144 mil. So I think if you're putting in close to about like 80 mil, upwards of 90 mil, you're going to bag yourself the champion nevertheless. Sentinel, not sure. We didn't get any results for that, but it is what it is. And we end the show with this. It's going to be split into half because I made a bit of an oopsie on Sunday in that I covered it and went, oh yes, it ends at 8 PM UK time. It didn't. It ends actually today. So I'm recording this late on a Sunday night, and I will be just before I start work because it finishes at 7 AM Monday time, because I did do the I did have a look, and indeed it does say 7 AM Monday, because I got the I just got my numbers wrong with it. Actually, I think I did PDT time and not PT time. Yeah, so just before I start work, I'll do a bit of coverage. I'll update this section of the video to kind of say what the results were. But of course, just a bit of interesting information on this one. It was going, you can see here, like it's with these lines, it was going very much Cyclops blue team at 22,500 votes, and then it was the other one. If I get to, there we go, at 20. That's it. At 22,800 votes, it was again kind of like when we get these lines together, because these lines are important. It is a very fine margin right there. Doctor Strange was winning for a time going into the final stage of the day, and as I said, this is at, what time is this at? This is at 10:15 PM UK time. So we'll get an idea of what the results are, because it's going to be tight. And a lot of, as I did say in the video, a lot of people seem to be thinking that we're getting both of them if we keep it 50-50. It's not the case. They won't do that. It will be one or the other based on Kabam's work on them. But I'd love to be proven wrong by Kabam, and they say, no, we're doing both of them. That would be great. So let's cut the video here and pick it up with a quick reaction from myself early on in the morning before a coffee and before I start work. So I'm probably gonna be like I'm gonna be cranky. I don't know, I'm a pretty happy guy sometimes, well, not sometimes, all of the time, but sometimes things test me, I must admit. It's only in weird circumstances. Anyway, let's cut the video. So flash forward to early on in the morning, Monday time. I'm not sure if this vote has actually finished or not. Late last night, that you can see here, like it says 2 days, 22,800. I think that's where we left off. Is that where we left off? And we left off with this kind of slither, putting it more to what is it called? Cyclops blue team, right? Flash forward to, and if I've got my other slide ready, There we go. So this is the last time I captured. Actually, this is live on Instagram right now. I'm just going to double check that it does say, yes, it's 23,400. This is the most up to date. Yes, it's 50-50. Yes, we'd both like both of them, but it looks like if we Kowalski magnify on this, it does look like we have a clear winner in Blue Clops? We're going to call him Blue Clops now because it's Cyclops Blue Team, Blue Cyclops. It's early in the morning. I need to get a coffee and get cracking with my working day. So yes, it looks like it is Cyclops Blue Team that will win overall. Sad for those that wanted Doctor Strange. Shame we didn't get both of them. And 50-50 doesn't mean both will get buffed. Hopefully they do, but I personally doubt they'll do that. I think they'll commit to one of them, and maybe they'll do it as a thing down the line to go, let's do Doctor Strange as a next rework. But there we go. That's been what seems to be the results. My Steam Deck's not working for some reason. Can't press buttons, so I'll just click the button manually on the screen. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Check out some other content located on screen, and I'll see you all in the next video, whatever I'm covering.